y'all, welcome back. Today I am going to do a layout share. Most of this is Project Life. I think I only have one 12 by 12. This is what I have been doing for the month of March so far. I did not know that I didn't print any photos except for my husband's birthday, so the month of June, and Christmas. I did not print out 2018's photos, and so I'm kind of behind on that process as far as photo printing and storing them and organizing them in the box, in my photo box. But anyway, for 2020, one of my crafty goals is to finish my 2018 album. Here I have a Dear Lizzie, and I want to say this is serendipity. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I did a 12 by 12 layout with this, but it had nothing to do with the year 2018. While I was out, I decided to do a 12 by 12 pocket layout. I started March with this, and I kind of like it because it still has these dark blues. And March here in Tulsa is not full-blown spring. Sometimes there'll be snow and ice and rain, and so I think these colors go really well with the feel of the month. I don't have any of the embellishments from the collection. It's more of a paper kit that I got from Marshall's a long time ago. I kind of had to get some stuff from my stash. So these gems here are from Hobby Lobby. They're pretty old. That's from the Dollar Tree. This is from a sticker book here that I also got at Marshall's. This one. This was punched out from a tiny hole puncher that I got from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, this little star punch here. I really like it. I cut this out from a cut apart sheet that came with the paper kit. What I have to do, or any elements that you see in a paper, you can fussy cut them and it becomes like a die cut. This right here, I got my X-Acto knife because this ice cream cone was actually right here, right? And I got my X-Acto knife and I cut that out. And then to fill in that right there, this is actually just a label sticker from a sticker sheet. And I just, wanted something to cover that up, to kind of Frankenstein that card, which I do often. These are some transparent alpha stickers that are from the collection, and I never touch them because I have a hard time with transparent stickers. So I just backed them up on white cardstock and then I fussy cut them out and it worked out. So that was the first one. And then for this one, I am going to wait to bust out a collection because we're at the Magnolia Market in Waco. Joanna and what's his name? What's his name? Her husband, the Gaines. Yeah, we're here at the market and I want to use a more obviously farmhouse type of kit going on with it, and I do have something like that, but I'm not in the mood to document with that right now, so I'll do this later. This is one of my favorite photos of us that year. Then the back, if you've seen this on my Instagram, this is a 12 by 12 layout using Garden Party by Maggie Holmes, brand new collection that just came out for the spring. I'm using Countryside paper, but the pink one. This paper here, I can't remember what it's called, but it's gorgeous. And I had no vision for this. I kind of just had all the stuff laid out and I just started scrapping. There was no scrap lift or inspired by. This was just all out of the top of my head. I didn't use gesso, so my paper did kind of warp a bit when I was taping down this very long horizontal piece. It was coming up, and so I had to cross stitch it. So there's some hand stitching there to really make sure it kept in place. I don't have the puffies. I'm really missing them, and they're sold out because I keep seeing people buy like 6 of them. And I'm just like, why? Why do you need 6? Now I get if you gift them, that's totally cool, but I just want one. Not hating, I'm just like, what are you gonna do with those? Are you gonna use them now? Are you moving on? So this is the ephemera, and then this is from that sticker roll, and then some clear stickers used here, but I'm really missing the puffies, I feel like. One of my favorite photos of my husband and I The light was just beautiful. Okay, I love my skin in Texas. I don't know if it's the humidity. It is always very moisturized and glowing, and it's probably the humidity. I just love my skin there. And my hair, and he's just gorgeous with those eyes popping. Yeah. And so to match this, so it's like this in the album, is the pocket page of us around the property of where we got married. And I documented here when I went to go see the property, which was like a lake house, but we call it, well, I mean, some people call it the Resaca, some people call it the Monte, which is the countryside, which is why I thought of using that paper. This is the view of where we got married. So the people are facing this view, right? And this gate right here, we had a chandelier with a little arch. Right here, you go driving into the property. Very, very lovely. And then there were some things that I did not see that were there because it was more of a feel type of thing. When I went there, it was a feeling like, yeah, this is the place for us. This is totally us. We're getting married here. And even though she showed me all of this, you're just kind of nervous and you kind of want to know more of the details as far as the pricing. Going back and really just taking my time and being with him and like sitting under this tree with some coffee. It was really, really nice. And then after that, we went to dinner at the island called Sea Ranch, which I highly recommend if you're ever in South Padre Island. I usually don't have this many photos of a repeating. So I don't usually have 3 selfies, you know. I'll usually have 1 and that's it. But I thought it's our anniversary. Why not? This right here, if y'all have never had ceviche, y'all need to try it. But just be careful with it because if it's not fresh, you can get sick. As with any seafood. Okay, then in the back, I have this very spring layout, which I did with the Recollections Hot Buy paper pad, Happy Spring, and you can get this at Michael's. This is also from a recent haul. I really liked the colors in here because they had purples and different spring colors. Then your pastels, and of course I really did like the bunnies. But there was just like, this is gorgeous. And then there's some, well, do I see some red in here? I think I see the full rainbow. So if it's the full rainbow, then it's called holographic. If you only see the magentas and like the violets, then that's called iridescent. But anyway, but the hot buys did not come with embellishments or die cuts or any of that kind of stuff. So you kind of have to DIY your own kit. And so that is what I did. The wood buttons you see here are from the Hit Kit Club. And I actually like wood buttons. The colors went so well. Like, right? So close to the same yellows, and there's oranges, and yes, OMG one, and this is a fancy free because she, okay, she started off eating the dirt, and then we're just like, sensory play in Papa's garden. So we're in Texas, and my dad was actually really trying to till the dirt here to plant some trees, and then we're like, well, let's just give her a bath. And so here she is, the bath. This kitty cat sticker might stay there, I don't know, because she's, you know, butt naked. Here she is with my dad being silly. They're climbing up a orange tree, I think, or is this a lime tree? I want to say that's an orange tree, or maybe it's a grapefruit tree. My dad has all those trees. And I just love this picture with my dad. I need to take more pictures like this, more selfies of him like this. And then my dad is the fruit king. So if you want some fruit, he's got it. And so here's my daughter. She loves mangoes. And so my dad's just giving her an afternoon treat there. And I just love that photo of her with the hands and just mango all over her cheeks. So cute. Obviously cut my own 3x4s and 4x6s here. Using those papers. These right here, these little triangles are from an old Tuesday Morning Find, 2015. CN Crafts, which is chickanitty.com. Yeah, I don't even know. But I've been trying to use them up, and so I was really glad to use a lot of them because I think I still had this rose, and this is all I have left. Some of those gems, again, from Hobby Lobby. I don't think they have them anymore. They have not these colors is what I mean. They have different colors, I think. But this was like a full 6x12, and this is all I have left. Here I am using Simple Stories Bunnies and Blooms collection that I got, the Collector's Essential Kit. And it was such a delight to use this collection. This is from my stash, that doily, and this pom-pom trim. And that pale peach is also from stash. And I made my own embellishment here because that is a sticker, it says excited, but it was kind of getting lost in this paper, so I made a little flag from the brand strips, put that on foam, and that made a little embellishment there. This said something different, but I liked this phrase better, and so I popped that on foam and made that pop there. And I had more photos, so I made some tabs out of Happy Spring paper pad that I just showed y'all, and this is also from Happy Spring. Yeah, just so that when you flip it up, you have that going on. We are having an egg hunt at Nana and Papa's, and then here she is at a church egg hunt with my sister. And then here is not an Easter Sunday photo. My sister wanted to get her some new shoes and wanted to treat her, so we went to the Journeys for kids, and she brought all the shoes that they have in size 5, and she was like a little princess just trying them each, and she picked the pink ones, of course. In the back here, I used Happy Spring paper pad. This is from that roll of iridescent paper that I got from Five Below. This is actually a table runner, and so I'm just using it as trim. So I made a little ruffle there. So that and these alphas are canvas material, and this is an old Tuesday Morning Buy, 2015. So they don't even have these anymore. Little Yellow Bicycle, like who? I don't even know these brands anymore. They probably don't even exist anymore, which is kind of sad. And then this is from a sticker pad. It's kind of tricksy. I didn't want them to lay flat, so I put them on pop dots, but you can't really put a pop dot on a D, so I had to get the inside. I wanted to stay, so it was tricksy. And I don't know if that's gonna last. Hopefully it does. Fussy cut this out. It said good vibes, but I just wanted vibes, so I said dad vibes because of this photo right here, obviously, because that's pointing here. This guitar was gifted to her by her grandpa, who is also a musician, and she put it on like that and started to just chug, and I have a video of that too as well, because that's so her dad and her grandpa. Look, it's snowing. So this is kind of sarcastic. It says when it rains, looks for rainbows. And I put there more like when it snows. And so that's all from the cut apart sheet from that paper pad. This is actually a Hobby Lobby find from here. And these colors also go very well with Happy Spring. This is from a Michael's when they had their stickers for 99 cents not too long ago. I want to say that was like January. Yeah, Fussy cut that out from the paper pad. This is from the Bunnies and Blooms Simple Stories, and I just added some sequins on the sun's cheeks. So cute. We went to go see The Sound of Music, and of course, I loudly sang every song because I know it word per word. That's that. And this is the last one I have made, and this is a 9x12 pocket page, and these is just finishing April here. This is still using the Happy Spring Michael's Hot Buy because it's laying out like that in the album, so it coordinates. For this one, this is old. This sticker is so old, I might have gotten it at Hobby Lobby. It's a clear sticker, so I backed it up on white cardstock. And then the details of the airplane, the wings and everything are brown. So that didn't go. So I had to kind of just eyeball it and make that yellow so it could go with the layout because there's no brown in the paper pad or the color scheme here, and then pop those on foam dots, and it became like this 3D embellishment, very Jolie type of embellishment. And then I really wanted to continue on using those triangles fussy cutted from the Hobby Lobby clearance, that pendant that I got, that I said you can totally use this for die cutting or anything like that, and so, or punching out, perfect for that. So that's what you see, that star here as well, here as well, some more punch outs. That was a 3x4 card from the Cut Apart that I wanted to use as a background there. They were on a plane because we are going to my aunt's funeral. This was me flying with her by myself for the first time though, and she did amazing. After the funeral, there was a service, and me and my sisters did a church service at my dad's church completely by ourselves. All four of us did that service, and I was just so like, wow, how cool is it that these strong women are my sisters? Super cool. And so I just took some pictures to document that. This was like a, I wanted to say maybe a 2x3 change the world right here, and so I just fussy cut that to have some strips here. And then this right here, this glitter, is from the Dollar Tree. Remember when I bought that floral garden trim? I want to say I got this in October. I used that to kind of not have it by itself, but so that you can know that this is a phrase together. Here, home sweet home, we are back in Texas, and my husband just couldn't wait. He wanted to pick her up from her nap and start playing with her as soon as we got back. Of course, those are fussy cutted. And I kind of wanted to make it like a banner type, and so I added that trim there that I got from Hobby Lobby. You know how they had those little small ones. And then this right here, so good, iridescent word, is from Hobby Lobby. And then that good is from that Good Vibes card, and I just fussy cut it out. And then right here is from a Hobby Lobby clearance from that sticker book from Sticko that I paid $4.99 for. She's drinking old-fashioned root beer, but I figured if I cover up the slothy, you wouldn't know. So I thought it was cute. I had some scrap, so I made a ruffle there. And that's it. That's it. So I pretty much finished the month of April, and I'm off to do May. And so I'm gonna put away all the Easter stuff or Easter vibe stuff. I might leave this one out, just because it might show up in my photos that spring is really here in Oklahoma. So I don't know, I'll have to look at the photos and see what's going on for me. I have February down, March down. My next one, I'm telling y'all so you can like comment me like what happened to January if you don't see January. So my next layout share will be of January and May. All right, thanks y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, give me a thumbs up so I can know. And I'll see you in my next one.